Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Yes, we are coming back. This is version 3 of the channel. I'm sorry I keep changing my mind. This is the last decision I've made, and this channel is going to be more focused on kind of teaching finance, not just me going over my portfolio, although we will do some of that as well, because I do think it's cool for me to share my portfolio with you guys. You can see my portfolio is 40. Let's see if I can get it. No. So it's $40.56 right now. I'm hitting a $50 milestone this week, so I'm excited for that. Doesn't sound like a lot. To me, it's a lot because that's 5 months worth of money in 1 month. I've been doing lots of yard work this month, earning some extra cash, and investing as much as I can. Now, I will be doing every week at the beginning or end of videos what stocks I'm buying that week, basically what stocks I have, how my portfolio is doing that sort of check-in. By the way, these videos will vary what day they come out during the week. Basically, there's no schedule, just once a week, maybe twice a week, because I want to be more flexible and spend my time doing other things. So today in this video, we're going to talk about basically planning. Before you start investing, you need to have a plan. Let's get right into it. Alright, so when you're planning to invest, you need to know a few things. And the first one is, how much money am I going to invest? What do I want to invest in? So I invest roughly, I invested $50 total this month. Now that's a lot for me because I only have a monthly income of $17 a month. From allowance and some other things, but I did yard work and other jobs. So if you want to find a monthly amount you can contribute, if you are a kid, and for all the kids watching these videos, if there are any, thank you for watching the video, appreciate it. I want more kids to start investing. That's why I do YouTube, because it's fun. I have nothing to sell you. This is just free content to help you learn. So if you are a kid, and you get an allowance, or even if you're not a child, anyone, please head to the link below, henrydriley.com/learnfinance, because I have a free finance calculator. You input a few things, and it'll give you a monthly plan on what to invest, where to invest it, what to donate. I donate. My plan is I get a $17 monthly income minimum. I donate $1 a month, and I save about $4 to $5 for expenses later on, like the website, which is powered by GoDaddy. They're a pretty good business for website domains, and things like my taking care of pets, stuff like that. And then I invest as much as I can, which is, funny thing, $11.99, and that works perfectly for me because the app I use to trade stocks has a 99-cent fee per trade. $11 invested each month. But this month, it's been about $50. So I'm hitting the $50 milestone this week, which is going to be pretty cool. I'll show that in the next video, or maybe I'll do a special video on that. But yeah. And basically, you want to use that calculator. Find an amount you know you can contribute each month and works for you. Every individual has their own needs and things that work for them. And then we go on to where to invest. Where should I invest my money? Now, you want to pick, it depends on your saving in an individual. There's a few types of brokerage accounts. There's a individual investment account, which is your traditional brokerage like Robinhood, Stockpile, apps like that. Then we have retirement accounts, 401ks, IRAs. Now, this sounds complicated. I know it does. I want to explain it. So, an IRA is basically an individual retirement account where you can save money for retirement, so you can't withdraw it until you retire. Now, there's also this thing called a Roth IRA. So, traditional versus Roth. What's the difference? For the average American, for most of us, you want to go with Roth because that means you're not taxed when you insert the money or deposit the money, and you are taxed when you deposit money, but not taxed when you take that out at the end at your retirement. And if you think about it, it's really simple. If we invest $5, Okay, we put in $5 and we can get taxed then or later. If we get taxed then, let's say tax is 1%, so 5 cents. Okay? Then when you take the money out, you get no tax. Let's say it's $10 when you take it out. Obviously, it's going to be a lot more than that for retirement. Or we can do it like this. You put $5 in, you don't get taxed, but then you get taxed 10 cents when you take the money out. So it does have a difference, and that's why Roth IRA is better. I did some research, and yes, kids can have a Roth IRA. I recommend the Schwab Custodial IRA and Roth IRA. There's no fees on that. So those are pretty great tools, and Stockpile and Robinhood for individual investments. Those are great apps. Alright guys, so you cannot see me right now, but we're going to go over this question. What stocks should I buy? Now, I am going to encourage you guys not to follow my example in my document. I encourage you to do your own research, find good dividend growth stocks, because I am a dividend growth investor, DGI, and I recommend NASDAQ.com, the Webull app. Those are all great for researching and analysis. But here is the list divided by sector of great dividend stocks that I will have in the future, and you should get too. Okay, so this is also a test of my memory, because I'm going to try and name these companies from their symbol. Let's see how many I can get. So for real estate, we have Health Peak Properties, GEO Group, Chatham Lodging and Trust. They actually just canceled their dividends, so don't buy that one right now. Stag Industrials, that's in my portfolio. Not sure what OHI is, VTR. Welltower, we have WPC, which I should know. O Realty Income, that's a good monthly dividend stock. Then we have NNN, which I feel like I really should know, and you know what, let's look that up. N stock. Oh yeah, National Retail Properties. Okay, let's go back. Okay, then we have industrials. We have Emerson Electric, one I think I'm adding next. Norfolk Southern, UNP, Christopher, not Rob, I don't know, not Christopher Robin. I think it's like Christopher Robinson Worldwide, CHRW. Cummins, GWW. Consumer staples, we have Flour Foods, General Mills, Unilever, Coca-Cola, and Hormel Foods. Healthcare, we have GSK, AbbVie, CVS, Cardinal Health, Amgen, Johnson & Johnson, and Takeda Pharmaceuticals. Financials, we have Discover Financial Services, Bank of Ozark, KeyBank, TRV, not sure what that is, Wells Fargo Corporation, AXP, I think American Express, BNS, I don't know, CFR, I don't know, T. Rowe Price, and Aflac. Consumer discretionary, we have Dine Group, Eat, which I'm totally blanking on and I should know, HBI, I don't know, or Hanesbrand, that's Hanesbrand. GPS is Gap, WSM is, let's see, this one, oh yeah, Williams-Sonoma. So you see guys, I totally blank on these sometimes, and I really should know, but I don't. GPC, I don't know. Target, VFC, PII, and KTB. Alright, now we have energy. So we have BP, 10K, ENB, not sure, KMI, not sure. RDS, I believe, it's an energy stock, and I really, really want it. Oh yeah, Royal, that's Shell Oil. ExxonMobil, and I believe that's Chevron, the bottom one. Information technology, we have Qualcomm, IBM, Texas Instruments, Cisco, Apple, SunPower Corporation, and Fitbit, which I'm wearing right now. Telecommunications, not sure what the top one is. You will be surprised to hear that Disney is actually a telecommunications stock. We have Snapchat, Zynga, and no, this is not Apple, Siri, it's Sirius XM. Okay, then we have utilities, National Grid, not sure what SO is, CNP, something oil, I think, PPL, D, I also don't know that, and I don't know many of the utilities ones. Materials, Not sure what the top one is. Then we have LyondellBasell. I think that's how you say it. I know how it's spelled, and I don't know how to pronounce it. IP, I'm not sure. Not sure on those ones. So sorry, I got a few, but not many. So I will be sharing the document of this whole list, and I think that you should do that. Now, just to show the site, NASDAQ, if you're doing your own stocks research, which again I encourage, please use NASDAQ.com. It's totally free. Type in any symbol. Let's type in AT&T. You get lots of valuable data. So we have news, of course the price, huge chart. So if we look at AT&T's all time. And we also have, this is the feature I use the most, is this key data. We have the dividend yield, ex-dividend date, and then I also use dividend history. This gives me a sense of how often they pay their dividends. AT&T is quarterly, you can see 1, 4, 7, 10. But then if we look up a symbol like O Realty Income, which I'm pretty sure is a monthly dividend stock, if we do, yep, here we go. There you go. You can see it's every month, 23 pennies. And yeah. So that's my list of the best dividend stocks per sector. But I encourage you to do your own research. And let's take a quick look at my portfolio. Just to end today's video, please note there will be a video later in the week once I hit $50. I'm just going to do a quick overview of Stockpile again and the other apps I have on my phone for that $50 milestone. The next one will be $100. So let's take a look at my portfolio. Hey guys, yes, I'm wearing a new shirt. No, it was not planned. It's hot in my studio, aka my closet, because I'm trying to make the most of everything, save money for investing. That's kind of the whole point. So right now we're going to take a look at my Stockpile portfolio and see how that is doing, and other finance apps as well. Excuse me. Okay. So we can see the login button here, and I accidentally clicked when I was supposed to rest my shoot. Okay, you know what? We're going to do that again. Hopefully it didn't just lock me out of the app because I didn't do Touch ID correctly. Let's try again. There we go. Alright, so I did my Touch ID right that time, and boom, $40. So we are very close to the $50 milestone. Like I said, I'm sure it's happening this week because I have an $11 transfer incoming. Alright, so you can see here, the first part of the app, you have your portfolio value, the main number, and that's very useful. Unfortunately, Stockpile uses X-Ignite for stock data. So does Robinhood, except Stockpile's prices don't actually change by themselves unless you refresh the page like so, which is a little annoying. You can see here where it says 1D, that stands for 1 day. We can switch to week view, month view, or max, which means all time. So I started April 8th and it's May 7th now. It's been exactly almost a month. So $50 in a month. Then we have our buying power. If I tap on that, I view all my banking information. So buying power, withdrawable cash, that means I can transfer to my bank. I'm not. And unavailable cash is usually if you sell a stock, it's still processing and it's there. Cash transfers, that's ongoing, 3 to 5 business days. I'm guessing it'll be here Wednesday. Then we see my portfolio. So we see 2 companies, AT&T and Stag Industrials. So I have 1 share exactly of AT&T, and I have 0.44056 shares of Stag Industrials. You can see their dividend yield's pretty nice, 5.55%. Then we have my watch list. Now this is kind of glitchy. There are a few problems with this app. Hopefully they're working on an update. And it says I've deleted all of these. Like I don't use this watch list because I prefer other apps for researching my stocks. And it always like somehow re-adds them all, which is really annoying. Then if we click on these people, you can see my account. And I'm going to blur out that number there because that's my account number. We have timeline. You can see to have that transfer everything I bought and sold. Then we have documents. This is pretty handy. We have trade confirmation. So every time I made a trade, it shows up here. I'm not going to open those though because it contains some of my personal information. Then we have invite friends. Anyone who wants to do stockpile, please go to stockpile.com/invite. And if you do buy a stock of $10 or more, you will get a free $5 stock. So enjoy that. Then we have our search. Of course, you want to search for any stocks. We also have, it's pretty cool, top stocks. I can see popular this month. I can also see popular themes, own what you love. So it sorts it by sector pretty much. Recommended for you. Now this is interesting because I can say I want moderate. And it actually is giving me an ETF, which is nice. It's a bunch of ETFs together. And I didn't know Stockpile does this, but they do. And I don't really like ETFs. I know Warren Buffett tells everyone to do index funds and ETFs and things like that. But I prefer building on my own portfolio. And one thing I forgot to show, this little ribbon here, that's my progress. Just like, basically, sign up, open an account, fund your account, buy your first stock, diversify your portfolio because I have 2 companies. The problem with this is, this one, learn about the stock market, which is pretty handy. It's also this little light bulb down here. They have tons of cool tools that you can use, lessons on the stock market. But the problem is it never checks it off in milestones, which is a little annoying. Then this present, it's very relatable because it's gifting stocks. So we can see here, they give you different packages. So I can say Bitcoin. Now there's only one under this, and it's not really Bitcoin. It's the Bitcoin Trust Fund. And then we have Market Maven. And I think those are all index funds. But then they have introduced them to a new online activity, investing. People who love gaming, this is for you. It's got Nintendo, Take-Two Interactive, Microsoft, things like that. If it'll ever load the symbols. There's Madden, EA games. And then we have Future Muggles. I don't know how you say that. But basically that is luxurious, expensive stuff. So we have Berkshire Hathaway. Not sure which one it is. I guess you can say both. But that stock, if you look closely, it's BRK/B. So this is the Class B of that company. I don't even think they're selling Class A anymore. Or maybe they are limited and you can't buy it on this app. Because, guys, most stocks are going to be maybe $2,000 is the biggest one I've ever seen. Amazon. Guess how much Berkshire Hathaway costs? $200,000. No one can buy one. If you think buying like a share of Amazon is like a lot. Buy a $230,000 stock. That's ridiculous. So that's why they have Class B. Because it only costs $174, and you don't get voting rights, I don't think, but you still get those companies Berkshire Hathaway owns, including Dairy Queen, Brooks Running Shoes, companies like that. Then we have Gulfstream. Gulfstream makes private jets for people. Then we have Hermes. I'm having a lot of pronunciation tests here. Then we have Extreme Teen Surfs Up So Likeable, social media. We have Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. Blah, blah, blah. Cars. Tons of car companies. But of course, you don't have to buy in these bundles. You can just search up here. I'm going to buy Tesla for my brother. I'm not going to do that. But you can say, I'm going to buy $25 of Tesla. Add it to your cart. Look at that. And I'm going to remove it because I'm not doing that. Okay. So that's basically the Stockpile app. Now let's take a look at Webull. Now Webull is, I only use them, sorry I'm shaking the camera here. I use it for analysis and research. I don't buy stocks on here. I only trade stocks on Stockpile because they offer the cool custodial accounts and fractional shares. But Webull, if you want to research stocks, oh my gosh, they have a lot of tools for that. And it's very pinpoint accurate. They have tons of charts. So we can look at that here. They also have some other pretty cool features. So we have my portfolio. Now this is actually not my portfolio. It's a watch list. I name my portfolio so I can track my companies in here. You can see AT&T is down 39 cents. And I'm up 11 cents. Well, not 11 cents because I don't have a full share of Stag, but I will. And I can tap on any company. Look at that chart. I can't even read that chart sometimes. So basically this is for super complicated research. I can see one day. There we go. You also can do it in full screen, or you can just turn it like that. That's pretty cool. You can hit the back button. Okay, then we have quotes. So this is literally people buying and selling the stock, I believe. Order flow distribution, large scale orders. Then we have news. Most investment apps have this, they should. So look at that. They just had a 307% EPS beat, so that's pretty cool. And it looks like they had an earnings call as well. Comments. People can comment on the stock, and actually, if you predict if the stock's going to have a bullish or bearish outlook, that means if it'll go up or down. You get something called a Webull point, which I don't fully understand, but I'm just going to say bullish. Then we have comments, monthly payday, because they are monthly dividend stocks, so look at that, they're doing that. Analysis, this is pretty cool. Right now they're saying buy. I think it was actually sell or hold yesterday, so that's interesting. They're saying buy the stock right now. These are analysts, and it looks like 12 analysts. Half of them said buy it. Then we have press releases. Now this is not what you think it is. It's not like the company is sending out documents. Well, it kind of is, but I thought that meant they're saying, this product is ending, typical press releases. But that's not what it is, because it's things like dividends, so I can tap dividends. We get our dividends per share, declaration date, ex-dividend date, and pay date. You can see they are a monthly dividend stock. So ex-dividend date, 6/29. That's not the next one that's happening. There's 2 dividends before that. But they have an annual dividend of $1.44 per share. I can tap on this, see every single one. See this 5/28 dividend right here, this ex-dividend date. That is the first one I'll be receiving. I won't have a full share, but I'll be like $5 short of a full share and get, maybe 9 to 10 cents that month, and then the full 12 cents. But you can see their dividend has always been 12 cents. Insider activity. This is basically executives on the company, people who work for the company, trading their stocks. So you can see director of the company bought 751 shares. And then we go down, press releases. This is pretty cool because I can view this company's financial documents, which is kind of crazy. I can literally see. Nope, never mind. I can't. It's not working. Let's try this one. Look, this is literally the legal form the company sent out. And for people who like looking at data like this, here. It's all right there, and that's pretty cool. Then we have financials, which is their earnings per share, earnings, things like that. Profile, which just gives you a little bit about the company, what industry they're in. So that's all pretty neat. Alright, now we're going to hit this back button. And you see down here, markets. If you tap markets, it's defaulting to United States, that's where I live. But we can also tap cryptos, see how cryptocurrencies are doing, and global. Look at this, you can actually see tap by location on the map, these indexes, and that's pretty cool, I think. Then we have open account. I'm not going to do this, but I don't know if this is just going on right now. If you deposit $100 into Webull, you can get 6 free stocks. That's pretty cool. If you want free stocks, definitely do that. Community, menu. Okay, we're going to tap this, or menu. Here we have my profile, messages, kind of similar to Robinhood there. My free stock, my alerts, posts. These 2 features here I use. Calendar, this is really neat. I can see today, here's all the companies that are reporting earnings today. Under Armour, that's cool. It's the ex-dividend date, so if you want a dividend from these companies, it tells you today is the day you have to have that stock. Looks like no companies are actually paying out dividends, but I can also see tomorrow, this week. If it loads, never mind. Nope. trying to find where it just says dividends. Maybe it's too hard. Okay. Paper trading. That one's pretty cool. And my family, my dad and I started a stock simulation game. So my brother, mom, and other relatives can play. And basically it's called Investa. If you guys want to just check out, pick a person in my family or friends and just follow them, you can go there at henrydriley.com/Investa. And you can see the value of their portfolio. I picked companies at first. I did all essentials because I thought we were doing a big recession here. Apparently that's not happening. So I picked companies like Hormel Foods, General Mills, Emerson Electric. But then I just traded in Hormel Foods and General Mills for Amazon yesterday because I'm in last place in the competition. So then we have paper trading. So this is a simulation, and you start out with $1 million by default. If you click reset, you can change that. But here's the cool thing. I put $1 million basically into Tesla, and I gained $40,000 money. But that's pretty cool if you just want to experiment, predict what you think is going to happen. We have, of course, the Apple Stocks app. This is not in-depth research, but just if you don't want to download any apps, this comes on your phone, uses the Yahoo Finance platform. And I don't know why, but everything is being kind of slow. We have CNBC News, and we have Mint. So I don't know why I have Mint. I only have one bank account, and I can't link my stockpile account. Unfortunately, I've requested that they add it. But that's if you have multiple bank accounts, want to see your total net worth, just like that, you can do that. Okay, so that's all for my iPhone apps. And I think when I show my $50 portfolio later this week, I will be going over my website. I have a finance tracking website for me. Personally, you can't use it, unfortunately. And also going to showcase my spreadsheet, which gets real live stock prices. Post all those links below. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. More content, again, coming out next week. And I'm hoping to do a video more in-depth that explains what the stock market is. I'm kind of examining my options, maybe you can do animation, something like that, but just explaining how the stock market works. And that'll be coming out next week, pretty much. So yeah, if you like this video and want to see more content like this, and you want to get started investing, leave a like, please subscribe, use the links, go to my website, check it out. I have a cool finance planning tool there, like I mentioned. And please start investing as soon as you possibly can because you will benefit. Thank you for watching my video, and I will be back later this week.